Hello friends, near and far, dear to my heart. I'm Victoria with Aligned Soul Tarot. This reading will be for Leo and all Leo placements found within your birth chart or wherever you have fifth house influence in your chart. If you don't know what any of those placements are, just know that I offer one-on-one birth chart readings where we get to dive into the hidden archetypes within your birth chart. With each of my readings, you get a full tarot spread, birth chart notes, and a pre-recorded private video for you to return to at any given point in your journey. I'm offering 40% off till February 14th for my Synastry relationship chart readings. It's a great reading for all sorts of different types of relationships. So if you're interested in that offer till February 14th, I have limited spaces available. Find my email in the description box below. It makes such a great gift for Valentine's Day. In this reading, Leo, we'll be discussing astrology for your sun and ascendant signs, tarot, oracle messages, and I'm trying a different format for February where I'm doing a separate love reading on my channel, and you can find that link for the video in the description box below, as well as my Patreon channel where you gain access to all extended readings for all 12 zodiac signs. So Leo, we are in Aquarius season. Aquarius takes the spotlight, especially with this massive Pluto transit into Aquarius. And I'll be focusing in on what this means specifically for you. Aquarius energy is innovative, provocative, and is guiding us into our fullest expression of self. Not only on a personal level, but on a macro level, are we seeing this deep need for equality and solidarity for all walks of life. We are stepping through the threshold of this age of Aquarius, and it's all about unconventional, open-minded, forward thinking. Aquarius strips away the labels, right? The stereotypes, and dares us to see beyond them. Now, Leo, let's get into your February forecast. Hi, Leo, and welcome to this space. Let's talk astrology. So again, Aquarius season, we have this massive Pluto transit. It only happens every 20 years. It's been dancing back and forth between Capricorn and Aquarius. So we've been kind of getting a sneak peek into this Pluto and Aquarius energy, right? And for every sun and ascendant sign, it has a different flavor. It has a different emphasis, right, through the houses. So for you, we're going to talk about, again, where you've been and where you're going. So Pluto and Capricorn is where you've been. And this transit I take very seriously, just like a Saturn return, right? Saturn return is every 28 years. This is a 20-year cycle. So this is generational. This is massive time stamps on our timeline that we can reflect back on. So where you've been with Capricorn, Pluto and Capricorn in your sixth house is Virgo energy, okay? Virgo energy, sixth house, has a lot to do with health, right? The body, the physical body, it's earth energy. Sixth house is also our routine, our duties, our responsibilities, our schedules. It has a lot to do with ritual, right? Daily practices around mindfulness, around the body, around taking care of ourselves, deepening the relationship with our bodies, getting on some sort of rhythm, right? This is about cycles, especially for women, right? Understanding our cycle, understanding the rhythms of our bodies. So sixth house is a great place to be in if we are trying to take on, say, some more wellness practices. Maybe even being like a coach, right? A mentor, because the sixth house is also about mentorship and assistance. This is also a house of caretaking, right? Not only to ourselves, but to others, because there's a sense of duty or responsibility in this house. So these are some things that you could have been questioning, right? where does my responsibility lie? And what am I responsible for? What are others responsible for, etc.? And like I'm seeing the line between both, and accountability, right? There's a lot of accountability in this house and tending to those needs. So you can see where maybe Virgo or sixth house is in your chart through a birth chart reading, or maybe you already know this information because all those aspects are going to be highlighted or emphasized during this time, okay? So that's Pluto in Capricorn. You're moving into this Pluto in Aquarius. And again, we've already had a little dance in Pluto in Aquarius, but now we're like finally taking that like bigger step forward, right? And again, Pluto will go back into Capricorn at the end of 2024. So like a late summer, fall, you can notice that change. So take note of that, take stock of that kind of retrograde phase. But the seventh house, let's talk about it, because the seventh house is huge. This is Libra energy. You could be connecting in with a Libra. Seventh house is partnership. It's a really big house. So as an astrologer, when I see someone that has a lot of seventh house influence, you can tell that they're going to deal with a lot of different, not just issues, but just a lot of learning through relationship. And aren't we all really? We really truly are as humans. But someone that has a seventh house influence, they can find the tendency to be in like a very dominating relationship, codependent relationship themes, feeling like a need or desire to always be in partnership. And as they mature and as you evolve, right, these people that have that seventh house influence, they learn the healthy dance, the healthy balance between relationship with self and others. And we talked about that also in the sixth house. Sixth house is very much about others. It can be a very selfless place. So this could be a major theme for you, Leo. And it's interesting for Leos to be in this kind of place because Leos are very confident, very bold, very self-sufficient, at least the Leos that I know. But as we know, our sun and our ascendant signs are only, 1/12 of the pie. So there's a lot more to you than just your sun sign. But it's a good place to become humble, with the sixth and seventh house, learning how to see other people's perspectives, learning how to be more relatable. But also with the seventh house, Pluto in the seventh house, your relationships will be tried and tested. And depending on where you are, right, in your timeline, say you're after your first Saturn return, which is around 28, 30 years old, you're moving more into your North Node. You're moving more into, hopefully, an evolution of self and understanding. This is a general reading, right? So everyone's kind of at a different timeline with what they're learning through relationships. So this seventh house influence can look very different. You could be deepening your understanding. You could be backtracking, learning the karmic lesson over again. It depends on where you are in your spiritual evolution with the seventh house. Because with experience, we can learn, we can evolve, but we can also choose to repeat the lessons over again, right? Free will is always at play with any of my readings and in your life, right? And also we understand with the seventh house that everyone else that we are in relationship with, whether they're friends, intimate partnerships, family, they have free will too. There's a lot around expectations here for you. And again, I guess for you, Leo, where does the power lie? Where is the accountability? Where's my sense of authority in relationship with others? Where's that balance? Where's that fine line of equal give and take, reciprocity? These are some really big themes for you. Not over giving or giving too little. It's like this dance that I'm seeing. All right, so I've actually been called to pull. Let's pull from the wisdom of the oracle here. So there's a streamline effect that's been happening in astrology the last couple of months where we have this fluidity within the planets. So as I mentioned, this Aquarius Capricorn energy, we're seeing this reflected in the other planets as well. Okay, we have Venus in Capricorn, Mars in Capricorn, and Mercury in Aquarius. So again, sixth house and seventh house influence for you. It's going to be a very strong theme through February, okay? We also have, interestingly enough, the 6th house influence for you. There's a full moon in Virgo on the 24th in your 2nd house. And then a new moon in Aquarius coming up here on the 9th in your 7th house. So themes around relationships coming up around the new moon. Again, depending on where you are, if you want to get more clarity into your personal story, again, private readings, you can find all my information below. It's a great tool. The Synastry chart readings are such a great reflection for yourself and others, especially you, Leo, with all the 7th house influence. A Synastry chart reading would really allow you to gain some perspective on how you are in and out of relationships, because again, we're looking at 2 charts. We're combining them, and I'm also looking at them separately. Okay, let's see. Wisdom of the Oracle. Truth be told, the Fates is coming out. Sudden revelations. You know, this new moon in Aquarius is square Uranus, which Aquarius rules Uranus. So this can be a highly electrifying time. It can feel like high voltage. You know, we are moving again into a very new cycle for Pluto. And this is a 20-year cycle. So it's when it shifts, we feel it. And there's almost a little bit of like wobbly energy. Dissociation, which I kind of think of Aquarius energy as associating sometimes. You know, I guess that could be a shadow aspect of Aquarius, is that they dissociate from reality. You know, they're very etheric, air, you know, mental space. So with this Aquarius activation, you could be feeling pretty ethereal. But there's some truth being revealed here. Again, through this kind of ethereal space, you could be really gaining some sort of perspective. The Fates and the Blessed card is here, which is really beautiful energy. There's some sort of blessing. I'm getting like silver lining. Clean it up is here, which reminds me of the 6th house. This is our sense of duty, responsibility, being loyal to yourself. I'm seeing the loyal heart here. I'm actually being guided to read from the book here on the Fates. Because, of course, the Fates, something is fated or destined. 17 breaks down to an 8. I'm getting reminded of the 8 of Pentacles. So there's a lot around work here, especially with the full moon in Virgo in your 2nd house. That is our income. So you could be expecting some sort of income, especially with this Uranus energy. It could be sudden change of fates and being blessed by some income here, blessed. Because this person looks pretty happy about what's fated. Because, you know, a fated outcome, depending on your perspective, it could be good or bad, right? But this person looks like, again, it's the truth. There's a blessing here and it's fated. So it's looking pretty positive. There's an acceptance here in this card. That things you cannot change and knowing what those things are. Right? I guess so this is, again, connecting to the truth be told card. The serenity prayer is a part of this message here. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So this mantra could be very effective for you, even if you're not religious. You know, any sort of mantra or affirmations for you to work through something that feels a bit challenging. You know, there's an acceptance, a truth here that maybe it took you some time to just fully accept, okay? There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective by nature and by your past experience may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with those events and your current circumstances and what they have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the serenity prayer. And in a relationship dynamic, it's saying other people are who they are. You cannot change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and try not to make them otherwise to suit you. So a lot of acceptance here. Truth, awareness, acceptance. Okay, beautiful start there. Let's pull from the Light Seers deck for Leo, the Leo collective. Let's see what we got for you. Oh, Ace of Wands is popping out. I'm feeling a lot of fresh new energy. Releasing control. You know, 7th house can also talk about a relationship with ourselves. As we learn through others, we learn more about ourselves. Isn't that the point of relationships, you know? And that's a good outlook to have. I know from personal experience, when I felt really confused or stuck or stagnant, complacent in a relationship dynamic, I always try, you know, and I don't think I've always been this mature, but in my latter years, I've learned, okay, what can I accept? How can I take accountability? What can I choose in this moment to fill my cup? How can I deepen my understanding towards self through this lesson? What is my partner mirroring back at me, okay? Because a lot of our relationships are mirrors. And sometimes that can take time to really piece. I'm seeing like a puzzle, a jigsaw puzzle, like piecing the puzzle pieces together. And of course, this doesn't mean like taking on other people's burdens. But again, it's just accepting how people are, who they are. You are what you are is what I'm hearing. And of course, people can change, but that's on their own timeline. Again, acceptance. What can you do for yourself, Leo, right? That serenity prayer. All right, Leo, the Leo collective. What do we have for Leo? Guides, angels, allies, ancestors. For Leo, what is the message for February? Okay, a lot of cards there. I'm gonna take those up here, but I want to pull. Let's see. What is the 6 of Cups about? What is the 6 of Cups about for Leo? Please show me what I need to see. What is the 6 of Cups about? Okay. You have a lot of cards. Okay, I'm going to take them all. Don't worry, I got you, Leo. Okay, so we have here the World in reverse with the King of Pentacles. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And again, gender, signs, astrology signs, it's all very fluid. A female could be taking on a king energy and also could be taking on an earth energy. It just depends on what they're working through at this time. So you could very well be this King of Pentacles, okay? Again, there is a lot of focus around finances in general. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Taurus because I just had the peak of the Hierophant here. Someone with Taurus in their chart. There's some sort of unfinished business here, some cycle that doesn't feel closed out. And it could have to do with spiritual beliefs, values, money, priorities or resources. Right, so those are some themes here that I feel like are not finished. And it could be with someone or something. Okay, specifically if you are dealing with a Taurus, that's showing up very strongly. We have the Ace of Swords with the 4 of Cups here. Both in reverse. So I feel like for some time you were turning a blind eye. Because the 4 of Cups is about focusing on the past. Right? In the Rider-Waite deck, you see a man, you know, pondering 3 cups. And the universe is trying to hand them the Ace of Cups, right? But they're choosing to stay stuck on the past, focusing on the wrong things, wrong time type thing. See here? The grass is greener on the other side kind of outlook. This is Moon in Cancer. So you could be dealing with a Cancer or have Cancer in your chart. But the Four of Cups in reverse, I like to see this, but I'm a bit worried with the Ace of Swords there. Because this is like, okay, I'm hearing, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. That song's coming through. I can see all obstacles in my way. This is gaining a new perspective here, but I don't know why this Ace of Swords is in reverse. Why is this Ace of Swords in reverse? Okay, because you felt this was something that, you know, I feel like was a wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups, something that once made you feel very happy. I think it was a hard realization and a wake-up call, Ace of Swords, Four of Cups, that something was not emotionally satisfying you. Again, complacency. Four of Cups, it can be a bit of boredom, even rejection. Not wanting to face something or see something at face value. Again, being blindsided by something. But there's a truth here. We saw the truth be told in the wisdom of the oracle. So there was a hard truth, I'm feeling, Leo, that you had to face and that you are still overcoming. The Ace of Swords is here in reverse because I think that you still are tangled in it. It's not that it's completely released. You're working through this, okay, slowly but surely, but there's still a connection to the past. We see this here in the Six of Cups as well, okay? So don't beat yourself up. You know, this energy is here for a reason. It's something that you are working through, okay? But I think that the Queen of Wands is definitely your energy, male or female. You're regaining your happiness here with the Nine of Cups. But I feel like this knocked you off your throne a little. It knocked you out, you know, of... I just got this, Mama's gonna knock you out. I'm getting a lot of songs for you. Yeah, you felt blindsided by this. I think that you kind of were just like, well, what the F just happened here? You know, it kind of threw you off. Your confidence, you know, you could feel like you lost a little bit of confidence here in yourself. But there is this Nine of Cups upright. So you're like, okay, I need to sort it out. I need to get my resources back on track. I need to figure out what it is that I need to prioritize here. And I see you moving towards that. You could also be, I'm seeing in the cards, moving towards an earth sign. Okay, and that could be something in the future, but I do think that you need to close out a cycle. And I think physically you might be already out of this, but there is something that's still lingering here, okay? So Six of Cups, when I clarified that, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, Two of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Swords, and the Page of Cups. So this is where you kind of yo-yo. The yo-yo effect is happening because Two of Swords is walking blindly. You have Two of Pentacles here too. So two twos. Twos are about choice, decision. And I see that you are, again, you've made a decision, but then your mind gets in the way. It's like mind effery. I don't want to swear on this channel, but you feel like you're getting like tossed and turned. You know, maybe your heart's saying one thing, your mind's saying another. So it's like, okay, let's get in alignment here. Let's figure this out. What is it that fills my cup here? Ace of Cups, because it's in reverse. And I'm getting this message, which I don't always get. Like the Ace of Cups usually upright is maybe an offer, new love, right? But the Ace of Cups in reverse, I'm getting the message is more about self-love. And again, this direct correlation to the 7th house, learning through relationships and then learning again, okay, I need to bring it back and give to myself. There's this spectrum here about your life and how you give and how you take. Give and take, exchange here. Page of Cups. Who's this Page of Cups? The Page of Cups, I can't talk. The Page of Cups, it could represent an apology. It could be a water sign. Scorpio, Virgo, why am I saying Virgo? You got a Virgo in your energy here. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. What's this Page of Cups about for Leo? Please show me. What's this Page of Cups about? What's this Page of Cups? What's this Page of Cups? Yeah, it could be a Pisces for sure. Someone who has Pisces in their chart. We have the Judgment or Scorpio. Sag is showing up here. I'm seeing more self-reliance though, to be honest with you. The Judgment's here, so I do feel like it could represent an apology. You know, down the line, it might not be right now, but maybe someone does feel a little bit of remorse. They feel like they want to bring some balance in here. They want to restore something. But it's a page energy, right? It's not a king. The only king and the queen that's showing up here is the King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. And that Queen of Wands is definitely your energy, male or female. Remember, roles can be reversed here. But this Page of Cups, I think it's like simple, small, you know, maybe small talk, you know. And again, there could be an earth sign that's coming into your life, but maybe you're wanting to take it slow, maybe just casually dating here with the Page of Cups. Someone with water and earth strongly is what I'm seeing. All right, let's see here. We're going to take this over to the love reading. You can find that link below. But let's close this message out here. What do we have? The Dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapting, changing, and healing. You're healing from some sort of karmic relationship, right? 7th house, relationships. Again, all relationships have some form or facet of karma that we have to face. You're moving into some sort of paradise here, which again, I think it's finding your inner sanctuary. What's paradise for you? Creating a safe space for yourself, self-nurturing, getting yourself on your own 2 feet here. Lighthearted energy with the Dragonfly. You could be seeing dragonflies, or this could be something that's very significant to you. Of course, if this reading resonates, Leo, like, comment, subscribe. I love to hear about your personal experiences. And follow me over to the love reading if you are interested. Bye for now.